Press the go live button. Silly me. Silly me. Da, 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 da.
Right. You should have to hear.
Right. You should be able to hear every word I say now.
I mean, every word.
I mean, every word.
You should hear every single
But
word.
you should hear every single word I say. I have the super duper microphone
Cameras now.
and lots of cameras now. Lots of cameras.
And
they're a good picture. Right, now all I need
it's
tonight. Class 37 night tonight. All right, there are two 97s going around, but it would be class 37s mainly. I'd like to pull this. You can see a little building on the bottom part. I pulled them out a little bit because I'm putting the walls out on that one part there, and I pushed the camera just in the corner bit here. So I will not be able to run anything on the first track until I move that camera. It's hanging over a little bit. But there you are. This is my voice. I'm no longer a Dalek. Send the other ones around now as well. I'm just getting all the other ones going. Yourself a squash up tonight. So cheers, everybody. Oh, we're on this camera. Cheers. Beer o'clock for you lot, but it's squash o'clock for me.
You should have to hear me clear. You don't need to turn the volume up on your things.
You should have to hear me clear. You don't need to turn the volume up on your things. So, yeah. Right, we've got another one here. Just check myself. Should be coming through loud and clear.
Yeah, it's coming through loud and clear.
Just check myself. Yeah, it's coming through loud and clear. Perfect. Coffee for you.
Just then you did because I wanted to listen to myself. There's no echo.
You hear a bit of echo. Just then you did because I want to listen to myself. There's no echo now. No echo. I'll just turn that off. That one's off. That one's on. There you are. There should be no echo whatsoever. It should be crystal clear and a perfect picture. Just going to put this one on solo. This one here. Just for 2 secs. And it's really weird. This goes straight over. 97,303 and 97,304. Yeah, so I mean, I've been doing a couple of more things again with Jason on this computer, and it is fast. Yeah, it's a 16 RAM 7.1 Summit. So tonight you've got the 297s going round, a West Coast 37776, large logo 337. I'm waiting for it to come down. 37401 and 3. The other one is 37. Where he is? 1, 2, 3. We can't run them just at the moment. No, we can't run those at the moment. Yes. Yeah, with this microphone, you can have it just on my voice, or you can take all the surround sound around, or you can do just one side of the microphone or one area of the microphone. It's really good. When it came out, it was supposed to be the best one on the market, and like it does make me sound rather nice. I'm only joking. Anyway, let's get out of this solo. So I'll put the I'll drop the code in. Got no fly mode tonight. He's not feeling what they call he's a bit under the weather. He said he had two jabs, one in each arm. So it must have been the flu jab and the COVID jab. But I got that Monday morning at 9:25. Oh, well, I'll put the code in now. I got that Monday. Right, what is it? There you are. There's the code. Just check it works. Yep, works. There's the code if you want to join. I'm not going to do a long stream tonight. I'm not going to be on to midnight tonight. I'm not going to be doing that. Got quite a few things to do tomorrow. Yeah, that's good. Oh, the fence is falling down. Put that right proper. I mean, it's really strange. I can go at the other end of the layout and still talk to you. You'll still hear me. Weird. So if you want to join in, show us your stock, or just show what you've been up to this week, or if you've not been up to anything, don't matter. Show us whatever. But keep it clean. Ah. Good evening, Stuart. Your favourite model? Oh, he's got his lights on. How's now? What do you think then, Anthony? You can hear me loud and clear. And how do you think of the picture? Ah, somebody's in the basement. You ready? Put your thumbs up when you're ready, and I'll put you on.
I'm already on anyway, aren't I?
I think he's ready. Here, we'll let him in. Brian's in the house. Good evening,
Good
Brian. How are you?
I'm doing all right, mate. I'm doing all
I
right.
can hear you.
I tell you what, it's so nice to actually hear you properly on your stream. I bet you've been so
No, still can't hear
frustrated
you,
with it.
Brian.
You what, sorry? Can't hear me? Hang on.
Andy, what you like. Anyway, come on, guys, hit that like button. There's no charge.
Can you hear me
You're not
now?
talking, Brian. We can't hear you. That's a good shot, that one, I think.
No?
There you are.
Still can't hear me?
No, can't hear you, Brian. I've not got the bug anymore. It's gone. No, can't hear you. No, can't hear you.
Have you got my mic switched off?
You can hear Brian. Oh, I can't hear Brian. That's strange. Wonder why that is then. Oh. They all say they can hear you.
Ah, okay. So people can hear me then, because I can't hear Bernie.
You can now hear me. Now you can. I presume you can. Let's just check on this. One sec. Audio. Not USB.
I wonder why I can't hear Bernie then.
Hang on 1 second. That's a bit
Yeah, I've
strange.
got
Why
my
isn't that my
volume right all the way up to the top. So
Yeah, you can hear me. Yeah, you can. You can hear me, can you, bro? Yeah.
hang on.
I had it on mute.
Aha, I can hear you now.
Did you know your volume turned up, did you?
No, my volume's all the way up to the top. In fact, if
Yeah.
anything, I'm gonna turn it down because it's too high. But
Yeah,
yes, I
well,
can hear you. I can hear you now, Bernie.
you can.
Yeah, as I was saying, I bet you were really frustrated with
I was
all the
really
problems that
frustrated,
you've
bro.
been having. I bet you was at the point of giving it up completely, weren't you?
Yeah. So I was just listening to see if I was coming through. I've turned my Yeti off because I want to listen to you, because there must be something else I've got to click on to so I can hear uh, off here and also talk through the Yeti. I'm just going through my laptop at the moment. But all this laptop with it's another 16 RAM 7.1 summer processor.
Well, I wouldn't have
Nine,
the foggiest,
nine's the
mate.
highest. It's really
You
fast
you're talk,
processing.
yeah, you're talking to a technophobe here. I have absolutely no idea what it is you're
Well,
talking about.
Jason said it's very good. He said it's fast.
Jason's pretty much on the ball when it comes to computers.
Yeah, he's good.
I've had to ask him for a bit of help every now and again.
Yeah, I've put on. He's like, we were doing it again this morning and then again early on. Saying I need to put this fun print up, change that over and this over, and then it's really really good. It's just crazy when you tap on like if I go to put one of these onto well, if I show you, if I say I put this picture, I'll put it on solo, right? And when I say I'm clicking the button now, it's gone straight to it. It's crazy.
It is rather remarkable, to be honest.
It's just crazy, and the quality of the picture is really really good. But he said there's so much more you can do with this as well. So sounds like a HGV. Oh, because I'm on the speaker. I'm in the microphone off the laptop, so you will hear the trains a bit. But this Yeti mic is really good. There you are. What you been doing then, Bri? Anything good?
No, well, I have been doing a little bit of tinkering. To be honest with you, my labeling system has been working so well that I've actually run out of things to do at the moment until I buy some more bits and pieces at Wally.
But I went and got. I thought I would have got a lot more of the end of a platform. You've got those things you can't walk on. When you get to
Oh
an
right,
end of a
yes.
platform,
Hmm.
and like I feel I got ripped off with it. I'll show you on the camera.
Yeah, let's take a look.
I'll take one out of the bag.
They look a bit big.
For
Yeah,
two of
because you get a
those,
lot of those. There's a lot of
paid,
those on level crossings as well.
yeah, paid £6.16 for these two bits. I feel I got ripped
Mate,
off.
they look too big.
You think?
I think so. Yeah, I don't know what anybody. Does anybody else agree? Certainly to me, it looks a little bit too big for the scale. I think.
I'm putting it by one of the characters.
Right.
No, I wouldn't say they were. No.
No, it's just probably just the way you've got it.
No, there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot on there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 12. It's 12 by 12. So that's 144 there. So there's a lot.
Hmm.
Got two of those. But I still think it's expensive.
For what
There
it
you are.
is, maybe. Yeah.
But then I've got one I bought. You look like a stabilizer. You put your camera on, and when you're doing filming, you can just go around with it, and it's like motorized a bit.
Yeah.
One of these.
Oh yes, I've seen them. Yeah.
And
They're like
they're
a gimbal type of thing, aren't they?
then like this is on its own. And I've had a go with it, and it's really strange doing it because you're moving around and it looks like it's floating in the air. There's no steady
It's
movement.
certainly doing its job then.
You feel like you want to shoot something because it's like a gun. So I'm gonna have a play with that and try to do some shots, and that'd be good if you went out. If you went out, you did
I
some.
don't know what to. I don't know what to show you, to be honest, because if I show you too much, then I'm going to have no video for myself.
just show us one thing.
I don't know.
I'll put you on solo as well, then, shall I? In fact,
If
what
you
I'll
want.
do, hang on, how can I make that bigger? You? Does that make you big? No, it makes you small. No.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, it doesn't look a lot, but if you see my control panel there, there's a lot more switches. The white board is like two aluminium sheets with a laminated with a piece of perspex in between. It's something I acquired from my old job, and but basically what I've got on here at the moment is all these let's see, that switch there, that one, and that one is for points, and that one, these two here are turn platforms 2 and 3 off. Yeah. And then this one down here turns my double slip from controller number 1 to controller number 2.
Well, that's all right, huh?
So what I've done is over here on the main line, so I've been using this truck here to help me. But I've wired it. I've wired these points in such a way so that when where are you all? When this point here is thrown, it also throws the switch on the double slip as well.
I get you.
So if I want if I want it to move from one side, so from the main line on this side to the main line on this side, I can do it with just the flick of a switch. The the double slips were baffling. I found it difficult trying to get my head around them. I know they work backwards. So the double slip on this side will operate the line coming in from the other side. But every time I tried doing it manually, I kept getting derailments because I was throwing the switch in the wrong direction. So to, I suppose, make it idiot proof, I've wired yeah I've wired it all up so that I cannot derail anything. So I know where all the switches are. I know what they do now. All I've got to do now is wire the points on the opposite side of Finnerton Central. I've still got to put the point motors in yet. But when they're wired up, they're going to be wired up directly to these other switches. So whatever happens on this side of the layout will simultaneously happen on the other side.
What the
Yeah.
over to the points? Oh yeah.
The point, yeah, all the points will change. So at any one time, 4 points will all automatically change at the same time.
Oh. Have you got any signals wired up to it? Have you done that?
No, I've got no signals wired up as yet. Still deliberating what to do in terms of signals. I think see, Finnerton Central is a sort of late 80s. It's going to be modelled on the late 80s. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have light signals on Finnerton Central, and then on the station above here when I build it, I'm going to have SIM4 signals up there. And then when I get to the station above, I don't know what to do on there yet. I haven't thought about that yet.
I thought I saw a video on your channel where you've done when a point changed, the signal went stop or go, no go, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was not my layout. That was a friend's layout. His name's Doug. Doug's helped me out a little bit. He's a local lad. Saying local lad, he's retired now. But I've known Doug for quite a while now, and we actually met each other for the first time down at the local steam trust not so long ago, where he came to my rescue and gave me a Gauge Master controller after my other one had packed up. And this weekend he gave me some solenoid point motors to fit on the one side of Finnerton Central there. So I was really grateful for that. And then when I get round to it, hopefully when I go to Worley, I'm hoping I might be able to pick up some more Seath motors from Worley and then do the other side. But yeah, so it's very busy at the moment. There's an awful lot going on. But I'm trying to pick at everything one by one, because otherwise, if I just you what? Sorry,
you can still hear me. I've just figured out how to change it off. I can hear you now, and I'm speaking from a Yeti, but my trains are all just stopped. I wonder why.
Oh right, yeah, I still stopped. So yeah. Hopefully, Finnerton Central will be fully operational in the next few weeks from now, I hope.
Well, that's good then.
Yeah, it's all starting to get there now. I've hit another snag just recently. I was running my my Pullman coaches, and they keep derailing over the points. So I think there's a wheel issue with them, because everything else runs over them absolutely fine. Locomotives, DMUs, other coaches, they all run absolutely perfect. But these Pullman coaches are becoming a bit of a pain. So
I
yeah,
can't.
Jason
People
says he
saying
can
I
hear
can
me
hear an
echoing.
echo.
I can
Well, I
hear
can
me as
hear
well.
echo. Can you? I don't know
Yeah.
why that is.
I suspect there's probably two
It's me.
volumes on.
Well, I can hear you now, and I got my Yeti on. Am I echoing?
No, you're not
I'm not
echoing at
echoing, am
all.
I? No. Oh. But Jason was
So
in the
yeah,
chat just
there's
now.
about a
Just wanted to say
2 second
hi.
delay, and then I can hear what I've already said.
Yeah, it's because it must be coming out onto this one. It's because you're speaking and this mic's catching it. So there must be somehow I've got to swap.
No, all you got to do,
Or
Bernie,
then
really is
what I
just
may have
move
to
the
do.
mic. That's it.
No, this mic I can be at the look. I'll go down the other end of the layout.
Hmm.
Well, I'm down the other end of the layout, and you can still hear me, can't you?
Just about hear you, yeah.
Down there, you could hear me. Yeah. Why are you? I know why it's doing that.
Jason says make sure echo cancellation is activated on StreamYard.
Okay, I'm going to have a look at it now. Audio. Yeah, echo cancellation's on.
Does that
It
work?
is on.
Oh, there you go. It's worked, Bernie. Yeah, unmute that mic that you just muted. There you go.
Is it? Go and speak.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything.
Yeah, I can hear you and I can't hear me, so that's good.
I haven't done anything.
Well,
dear.
you must have done something because I can't hear myself now. So
I sat back
hang
down.
on. No, I can hear myself again.
I'll unplug.
Oh, Jason's gone back to his radio show.
I said when I'm on my own, or I'll be Yeti on at the moment. There's something else we need. But when I got some, I'll just use this microphone off the laptop. So, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
But the one thing I'm amazed is this laptop, how quick it is. All right. I had to spend 400 quid to get it. It was £200 off it, so it was 600. I got it for 400.
Yeah, it's just a shame that you've had to go to such an expense in order to get your stream right.
Yeah, but I did need another one because it was old.
Yeah.
It had seen better days. And now you can see the pictures are really, really good.
The picture is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, because it's broadcasting in 1080. And Jason said, because I did a trial, and he said, yeah, it is actually 1080. You click on it, it says 1080.
Yeah, I've got it on 1080 as well. So, yeah.
Yeah. All those weeks I was going for, I was embarrassed about it, and plus I was getting frustrated.
Well, I mean, there's no need to be embarrassed about it, but I'm sure it was bloody frustrating because, I mean, one of the best things about it was the fact that nobody was taking the piss. Everybody was all trying to help you out. And I think in the end, I think it was Andy, I think it was in the end that told you, you think it was the computer.
Yeah.
And yeah. But it trial and error, wasn't it? Because I think you changed the modem as well, didn't you?
I was trying it loads of times. And then I was going live on my own, hoping no one would appear. And then I'm trying to change that, move that over there. That's okay. Next week, there's 7 people watching.
Well, you're
I
a
did.
popular man.
I was doing it at 9 o'clock in the morning. And one time I won't come up at 11 o'clock at night, put it on,
Mm.
and all these people turned up. And I ended up staying on for an hour. So I
Yeah.
deleted all those videos anyway. Deleted them all.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. That's absolutely fair enough. I mean, I think I can say for everybody that we're all just really chuffed that you're able to get it sorted out. Because I
But
mean, we
now,
all, we all, enjoy having a chin wag with one another on these live streams. So, um, Peter Jackson says that it's a learning curve,
yeah,
and if you haven't done these things before, yeah,
anyway, I'll
which
put
is
the
understandable.
there's a link again in the chat for anybody wants to come in and join in as well. You're welcome.
Yeah, Anthony's got the best idea. He says you should never be embarrassed. New is always a challenge.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, you've stuck at it. You've done a
Trod it
trial
out.
and error type thing, and now
Yeah.
you've got it sorted. So yeah, it's fantastic.
Not
It really
completely,
is
but no,
fantastic. Yeah, you're still
yeah.
picking out some bugs, aren't you? But
But there's one thing I noticed with the streaming is I'm
mm.
using this Bluetooth to go downstairs. I'm not using that cable.
Oh yeah, because you didn't you have
I've
the
got these
Ethernet cable
BT Blue.
connected.
It's,
Yeah, I remember.
I'll
Yeah,
show you.
I remember you doing it. I remember you doing it in the live
I'm
stream
using
once.
these things.
Hiya, Mark.
There's a cable coming from this to the
Mm,
laptop.
yeah,
Yeah. Then that goes downstairs, sends a signal downstairs to by the box. There's a cable going from the
yeah.
box to another one of these plugged in the wall.
Excellent.
I got them free off Big BT because I said I was struggling with something, and they sent me them.
Mm. Oh wow. Oh, excellent.
Didn't pay for them.
What's Anthony said now? You want to be embarrassed? Try being into trains for 7 years and still not knowing a damn thing.
Just
I,
not
I'm
trying.
with I'm with Anthony on that one. I don't know a lot either. I really don't. I mean, some of you probably know Laura Williams. Laura McWilliams. I ended up speaking to her quite a while ago now, and she was giving me an in-depth detail in how to tell the difference between, I think, 5 different types of Mark II coach. Because I ain't got a blooming clue. I didn't know what a BSO was or anything, and after talking to her, I was like, yeah, I know what I'm talking about now. But I mean, like you were saying earlier about points, Bernie, signals. I don't really know for sure exactly where a signal is supposed to go. I really don't know. So I need to find these things out, and then that way, then I can then plan as to where I can put signals. Because I would like to use the DAPOL ones, the DAPOL electric semaphores and that. I wouldn't mind using them.
It's a pity I'm not going to this Wally thing, but I'm not allowed to travel anywhere at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much everybody knows about your Dicky ticker.
Yeah, because I've got a monitor in my bedroom, and like every night it downloads to the monitor and it goes to the hospital. So,
well, at the end of the day, Bernie, your health is more important than anything
yeah,
else, and there's going to be plenty more,
next year.
more model railway shows next year.
Yeah.
So we will more than likely bump into each other at one of them.
Very good.
But it seems to me now that most of my local shows are all later in the year. Stafford has now been moved to September. It used to be in February. But so that's now been definitely moved to its new slot now in September. That's now permanent slot, that is now. And then there's the Telford show in October. And then, of course, there's the Warley show in November. So yeah, there's a lot of shows to go to, and they're all grouped quite tightly together.
Mark, I put you as a moderator.
Oh, Captain Static's in the house.
Put Mark as a moderator. There's somebody else.
Yeah, you do need at least one moderator on there, Bernie, even if Jason's unavailable.
Yeah, he's not doing his radio show.
Yeah, which is fine, you know.
I'm trying to think, Anthony. Well, you're working some nights sometimes, aren't you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Not so much.
Put your name
The
up.
trouble is
you as
with my line of work, we do a lot of contract work, so a lot of jobs have to be finished in a day. So
Anthony's always here, isn't he? So
yeah, so
Anthony,
if
you are now a moderator.
He's retired. But yes, the problem being really is sometimes the job's got to be finished. So sometimes I'll be out till 8 or 9 o'clock at night trying to get the job finished. You know, so it's just one of those things. But
what's this?
I don't
Bernie is in trouble. We have 3 marks against us. What?
Oh yeah, we've got Donegal Dad, we've got Hemel down, and we've got Captain Static.
Oh. Say something in the chat, and then I'll make you a moderator, Brian.
You what? Sorry, mate.
Say something in the chat, and then I'll make you a moderator. I've got Anthony, there's Jason, there's Flymo. Flymo's not very well.
There you go. I've wrote something down.
And then there's you. With you on as well.
What's Andy said? Andy said, my son will put you right. He's a signal engineer on Network Rail. Andy, I need to have a word with your son then. Honestly, it is amazing how much I don't know about railways at all. I think my last live stream, Alan, down Devon, Alan, he pointed out to me that I'm running my trains in the wrong direction. I had no idea. I've been running my trains in the wrong direction all these years, and I had no idea I was doing it wrong.
You were doing a live stream at the time, I remember.
Yeah.
You were doing the foreign way.
Yeah, so I now know to run my trains in the right direction.
Hey, come you didn't know that?
Just because I've just never been told.
You've been on a train.
I've been on a train, and it's never once dawned on me that that I was running them in the wrong direction. Never noticed that. Never noticed. But you know, that's what we were all here for. We're all here to learn. Some people take offense at people pointing out that they've done something wrong, which is fair enough, you know. I mean, I suppose the only thing that I suppose I would take offense at is somebody saying, "Oh, you're not supposed to run those coaches with that train." I don't give a monkeys about that. I will run what I like. I don't care. I really don't. Because that's what I like. I just like running trains. I have no idea how to run them properly, but that's what I'm here for. I'm here to learn. So yeah. So if anybody sees me making any more mistakes, just tell me. And that doesn't include going on live streams because I know I'm hopeless at that.
You're good on live stream, Brian. Right, just going to change your logo. I'm
getting better. I'm understanding now how StreamYard does work. I'm still making a couple of small little mistakes, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
I'm just
Peter says UK drives on the left. Yeah, well, I didn't realise that trains ran in the same direction. I mean, to be honest with you, I've always heard about up and down. Never quite understood what the concept of up and down meant, but I still don't really. Which is up and which is down? I don't know. Is up north, down south?
Yeah, it is.
Is that what it is? I've
Yeah.
just guessed. Oh, Effingham's in.
No.
No. Andy says up to London.
What track are we on? Sorry.
Most steam trains were left-hand drive except for GWR, says Chris. See, I never knew that either.
So I'm just changing trains.
Yeah. Chris is right actually, because Flying Scotsman, the driver sits on the left on the Flying Scotsman.
That's right.
And there was a little tank engine that I drove.
Because they can't put the signals in the middle of the track.
Yeah, there was a little tank engine that I drove, and all the controls for that were all on the right. There was a little Peckett that was. What's Peter said? Down is away from London, or the more minor towns from a city. Okay. Up is not. Mark says, well, Captain Static. He says up is normally trains running to London. Down is trains normally running away from London. Sounds pretty.
Is it up to London? Yes. I thought it was down to London.
Yeah. Everyone's all saying the same. Yes. Up is London. You can travel north, east, south, or west to London, depending on whether you live, and depending where you live, you're always traveling up. Spot on. Right. Okay. So up line is traveling towards London, down line is traveling away from London. So with my layout, then up and down could be any way I wish, because nobody knows where Finnerton Central is. It's a completely fictitious layout, so I can invent an up and a down. But there you go, then, Bernie. Even you've learned something new today.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that. I thought it's the way I thought.
I just assumed up and down was like as people say, up north, down south. But no, it's not. It's up is to London, or as somebody said, I can't remember who it was now. Somebody said up is towards the city.
You learn something every day.
You do. That's very true. That is. You learn more when you finish school than you do when you're at school.
Well, yeah, half the things you learn at school you don't need, do you?
Yeah, like bloody algebra.
Yeah.
Who uses bloody algebra?
Right, and listen, and have a bit of common sense. But that's the problem I had when I was an employee, because I've been mostly self-employed.
Right.
And the people I used to employ you could have somebody who's really, really brainy, you know,
Hmm.
but they're like fixed too short planks. They've got no common sense whatsoever. It's just
No, I
crazy.
meet people like that. Yeah, I meet people like that all the time, all the time. It is very strange.
And
Oh,
then you have,
Peter's given an example. He says, for example, Liverpool to Newcastle was up to Liverpool and down to Newcastle. Hmm.
but Newcastle's higher than Liverpool.
I don't think height has got anything to do with it. It's the classification of the town or city. Newcastle is not a city. Is Liverpool a city? No, Liverpool isn't a city. Well, that's just made me even more baffled now.
Liverpool's yeah, Liverpool is a city, but it's not in the actual word, is it? Like Manchester, it's a city.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like where I come from,
Yeah,
Gloucester, that's a city.
yeah, yeah. See, because I'm just I use stick
And do you know why they're called cities?
because
Why
they've got
some not?
cathedrals in them.
They have a certain cathedral in,
Yes.
a certain style of cathedral. The Gloucester's got a very big cathedral, really.
Oh, bloody hell, Peter. He just now turned around and said, yes, Newcastle is a city and also is Liverpool, but up is to Liverpool and down is to Newcastle.
Are we back at class or something?
Well, I tell you what, I would fail at this class at the moment because it's confused me even more now. I
What happened?
suppose if you're going in two different directions, so you're going from west to east, you can't have both directions being up. One's got to be a down.
Oh yeah, right. I'm just gonna
I don't know,
pop and get
maybe they just
myself.
did it with a flip of a coin.
I'm gonna go and get myself more pop. I've run out.
Oh, go and get yourself some pop.
You're
See,
gonna have
I've
to
done it
let
again.
me.
I've come up here without a cup of coffee.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Right, Skipsy says, I'm guessing Liverpool is geographically closer to London than Newcastle. So Liverpool would be in an up direction because it's closer to Liverpool. I got you. I got you. Okay. Okay. You see, everybody, you all learn something new every single day. Up Pompeii. I'm not even going there. Although I have threatened to go to Italy. Oh, I've got a visitor. Hello, Puss. Here, my boy. Oh, hang on, back in a second. Come here, boy. Come here. Hello, my boy. Hey, look. Say hello to everybody, Smudge. Hello. Hello. Go on. Down you get. There you go. Okay, Scrubber. I suppose if you watch Pompeii, you'd understand. I never watched it. What was his name? Was it Ron Howard? Was it?
Oh, I'm back.
Hello. Looks like I walked in on a deep conversation, says Worthington Model Railway. Yes, you did. Frankie Howard. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Got a
Frankie
question.
Howard was up on
Got a question for you, Brian. Now you're
Go.
a moderator, so how does Flymo put the link up in the chat? How does he do that so quick? I type it in. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, usually when I'm doing my live streams, I will send the link to him via Messenger, and then when I give him the nod, he'll just quickly throw the link into the
So how
stream.
does he do that?
How do I do that? Good question. I think what I do is let's have a look. See if I can. I don't know whether I can do it on here actually. No, I can't.
I've got it here. It comes up.
Yeah,
and
I
it
think
says,
you. I think you click on more.
it says enter the field, and it's showing Facebook, StreamYard. Right.
It gives you. It tells you. It gives you the option to be able to share that link, and then you get the options then of how you want to share that link. You click on Messenger, and then you find the person you want to send that to, i.e. Flymo. Send it to him, and then he can then just automatically then put the link straight into the chat by just simply pasting and copying and pasting into the chat.
If I type myself,
Yeah.
and then how do we copy the link? I'll have to go through that because I know I've got it on there. Send the link. I don't know how to put the link on through it. So I'll bring Jason again tomorrow.
Yeah. I need to be actually in the settings within StreamYard to jog my memory on it so I can understand how to do it. It is straightforward. I can do it, so it's straightforward. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Well, I can't. Well, I don't know how to do it yet. So yeah, I can do that. No problem.
But that's pretty much how I do it. Is I will. That's how I do it. I remember now. I actually copy the link. You push and hold on the link, and it gives you the options then to copy. Click on copy, and then go to somebody that you want to send it to on Messenger, and then paste it onto the chat in Messenger. That's how you do it.
I'll put you.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be able to do that. That's not a problem.
Alfred, Ryan, but it's not here.
Hang on a minute. Anthony's just done it.
I've just sent it to you. Have you got it?
Yes, I've got it.
So no. Have you got it from me?
I haven't. I've got the one that you've just sent to me, but Anthony's done it as well.
Come on, Auntie. Come on and tell us what we got to do. He's an ex-teacher, so we have to stand at class. I'll get that pointed at and just get standing in the corner again. If he comes in, I can take one of these cameras off at the moment. No, he's not coming in. It must be simple to do. So if Anthony comes on there and then shows us.
I wonder how he's done. If he's done that, he's been able to do it through the settings that I've got on here.
Anthony is a moderator now. So you should be able to do it.
So if I click on settings, that's not. Let's go on chat. Comments. So I've got everybody's comments down on here.
He's just said he scrolled back on the chat on YouTube and copied it.
Copied it. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course you can. Yes, that's how he's done it. So yeah, so if I do that now, hang on a minute. No. Go back. So if Flymo's in. Adam's in.
Oh. Evening, Adam.
Adam, I hope you're feeling well, mate. I heard you're not feeling very well. I just grab it from a link that I had from above. shown in the chat. Oh, right, okay. But yeah, so I suppose that's how the moderators do it.
I could have just done it just like that.
And
Oh,
Timber Surf's in here now.
evening, Alan.
So basically, yeah, that's pretty much how you do it, Bernie. Is you find the link,
Yeah,
you copy the link, and then you paste it into the chat.
yeah.
That's
What I
it.
do then when I go live, I just put the link in straight away, and then it's there, isn't it, for everyone?
Well, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but these, the silver bullets going around the tankers. They were
Yes.
forever. I hardly ran them because they were always derailing. And the other day, I got new magnetic couplings come through the post. I thought, stick them on there. So I stuck them
Mm.
on, and now they don't derail. And then Jay says, "Oh, someone else, was it Clive from Newley? He put a video on about an hour before me saying he's putting couplings on the silver bullets." That's stupid.
Right.
No, they can. If I could put these 97s flat out,
Mm.
they won't derail. But I bet they will now. The top speed, they're going to build
Well,
at top speed, and they'll whiz round. They go over the crossovers at the end, and they
mm.
don't derail. Well, they haven't derailed yet.
Well, no, I mean, it was like with my with my blood and custard coaches that I've got on here. I was running my Britannia backwards, and none of them derailed. I can't even get my Pullmans to go forwards without them derailing. So I know it's the coach that's the problem. And I think it's the wheels that are on them. I think it's the wheels that's the problem.
Tim said, only Bernie has the link unless he shares it. So keep him on the link. The chat
Yeah,
is saying,
there are different ways. There are different ways you can do it.
he said, send it via DM to the mod.
Yeah, Messenger basically.
Yeah. The
Um,
moderator.
but yeah, that's exactly how I do it with Flymo. I will send him the link before I start the stream,
So look at those silver
and
bullets now,
then
they're flying.
if I'm busy doing something, I'll ask him then to put the link into the description, and it just goes from there. Then
Yeah, they're going to come flying over these points now. There's 3 points all together. Look,
yeah, yeah, fantastic, isn't it?
yeah.
But yeah, it's like with mine. I've got if I can get my blood and custard coaches to go backwards over my points, I know there's nothing wrong with the points. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna have a look at me Pullman coaches and see if I can try and work out what it is that's bloody wrong with them. Because I mean they're old anyway. And to be fair, the only thing that I've done differently is putting a set of Dapol wheels on them. So I need to build myself a jig, I think, because I've got my back-to-back gauge. The gauge is fine. The gauge can measure the width of the wheel, but if the axle is slightly off in any one of those two directions, you'll find that you'll have one set of wheels like that, and then exaggerating, you'll have one set of wheels over here like that. The gaps in between the wheels are exactly the same, but they're on the axle pin,
Yeah.
um, off center basically. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and build myself
And I
a
fly,
jig.
man.
Yeah, you take it easy, Adam. So basically, what I want to do is I want to build myself a jig. I've been thinking about this all week, to be honest. That's why I've got my vernier caliper out here because I've been playing. But I want to build myself a jig so that I can put my back-to-back gauge in between the wheels and be able to make sure that the axle pin stays central. So I'm going to have a little play around and see what I can come up with. Andy's told me that it could be my coupling system. The couplings on my Pullman coaches are what the large D couplings, the tension lock couplings, and they're molded into the bogie. They're not like the more modern ones with the end pockets.
Yeah, I know the ones.
Yeah, I don't have NEM pockets on anything apart from I do have one loco here somewhere that's got it. Where have I put it?
Yeah, because
Here it is.
the couplings on those silver bullets are different to any other ones wagons I've got. They're just different, but they're very. They keep pointing one way. I think because the magnetic couplings are very strong, they make them stay straight. So I'm going to do that to my EWS ones because they've got the similar sort of couplings as well.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few people here throwing a few comments in. If they run back but derailment forwards, I suspect that's the problem. What is Model Railway Fantasia's name? Have I got
Alan,
them wrote down?
Alan, what's Model Railway Fantasia's name?
Or better still, Model Railway Fantasia. Tell us what your name is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do an Alan and I'm going to write it down. Right. Model Railway.
Not coming out. It's not telling you. Oh, it's Mark.
Not another Mark.
Another Mark. We'll have to start calling Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, Mark 4, Mark 5. And Anthony. That's quite a few Anthony's as well.
I think there is a couple of entities, isn't there?
And Chris, that's quite common as well.
Although Anthony Dodge, I think he pronounces his name as Anthony Dodge. If I'm right, Anthony. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, the 66 is a Hatton class 66. It does have sound.
Timberserve says, did you have to think, Mark?
I'm not putting the sound on. I got my locals back from Jason today.
What's Alan said?
And right, look at this.
What, mate?
Right, you looking?
I'm looking.
Have I not got this camera on? I've not got this camera on.
Yeah, I've just seen you walk past a camera with something.
I've not got it on. It's that one.
Go back to the mic camera. Show me on the mic camera.
This one. Here we are.
Oh, you're gonna do that.
Ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready. Ready. Oh, DCC Concepts ammeter.
Yeah.
Very posh.
And that's what we're using. What I don't know what they are.
It measures your voltage and your amps.
So what's that? 13.1 or 2.5?
Yes, you got 13.1 volts, and it currently got 2.6 something amps. So that's what all your locomotives are currently pulling.
There's quite a few on there.
Yeah, how many have you got running at the moment?
3 running, but there's like locomotives just sitting around with their lights on and all that sort of.
Kean's dragging Anthony away, so take care, Anthony. All the best, mate. Let's have a look. Yeah, volts on top, amps underneath. I think I'm not sure exactly how many amps each loco pulls. It's got, I think it's under an amp for each one. So if you're just say for argument's sake, you're running 4 trains at the same time, and your amp meter starts reading anything above 4 amps, then you might have a problem with one of your locomotives. And if your decoders are rated at less than 2 amps, there's a possibility that it might blow the chip in that one locomotive.
Yeah, that's what.
So
Jason
your amp meter is your early warning sign to let you know that something's not quite right before you end up with an expensive
So that's
smoke
saying
effect.
perfect at the moment, is it?
But how many have you got running now?
3.
3, and you're currently pulling what? 2 point what?
2.6.
Yeah, that's normal then. Yeah, because I think each one is pulling about 0.8 of an amp, something like that. I think they normally do. Anything from 0.8 to an amp. And if any one of your locomotives starts pulling any more than an amp, then you might have an issue somewhere.
I'll see if it does. Not doing that now.
I'm not. I'm not all that well clued up on DCC.
I've actually got a double header there. Double header there.
So you've got 4 running then, yeah? Right, so you've got 2 running and 1 consistent, yeah?
2.5 is pulling, which is good.
Yeah,
then, isn't it?
so yeah, just over 2.5, and you've got 4 trains running. That's absolutely brilliant. I just read something. Someone just said something. Voltage. Saw something about older locomotives. Oh, here we are. Worthington Model Railway says that modern locos should be less than an amp. So that makes it right in what I was saying. Older locomotives can run as high as 2
guys,
amps.
hit the like button. We've only got 10 likes.
Why have you only got 10 likes? Come on, people.
Know. Everybody can't find it. They're frightening with tickling that like button.
So yeah, basically, so what Worthington Model Railway is saying there is that older locomotives can pull anything up to 2 amps. So if you're running like your old Hornby and Hornby Triangle locomotives on modern DCC equipment, you've got to make sure that those decoders are rated at least 2 amps or more. And you'll also find that you might struggle with the older locomotives to run more than 3 locomotives at any one time.
I've got no old locomotives, really.
Well, no, you won't. No, you haven't, have you?
Almost new.
But for people,
4 years old.
Yeah, for people who are trying to run older locomotives on modern systems, they've got to make sure that those amps are rated rather high on the decoders. Otherwise, it's going to keep popping decoders. That's how I learned where I was making my mistakes, because the decoders I were using were only rated at an amp, and I was running locomotives that were pulling more than. So, and in some cases, you might find that you might have to buy the booster pack as well. On some systems, you can buy a 5 amp booster pack, so that you are able to run more.
I mean, you on subscribers on your channel, you don't know every person who subscribes to your channel, do you? And I've just had somebody comment on one of my videos, and they're called Double O Heaven.
I've heard of Double O Heaven. I think he's subscribed to my channel.
Yeah, he's subscribed to my channel, and he's commented on there. Looking good. That one I did the passing of the trains. You know, the ones where you get it coming, next one you see it go to the video.
Mm. Mm.
Passing trains, it's called.
All right, okay.
I
But
can
yes, I've heard Double O Heaven. He's been around for quite a while. But the trouble is that there are so many. I think
yeah,
I must be subscribed to probably at least 1,000 different channels, and
yeah.
I do find it difficult to keep up
I know
with
you can't
everybody's
watch
channel.
them all.
No, I don't. You
And he
got
joined my channel 10 months ago, and he's got 496 subscribers.
oh, he's not doing too bad then.
He's doing all right.
What else have we got on here?
I mean, I've
Alan
gone over the
says,
500 now.
Alan says, for me, old locomotives under load can be under an amp. Newer locomotives much lower to 0.2 or 0.4 of an amp. Okay.
Hey, Clive. Newly, oh no, I'm thinking of Valley 56, aren't I? Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. So his name is Sean, is it?
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking he was Valley then, so I was getting people confused, mixed up together. I was going to say he could be his little half because I think Valley's going to do Chris. He's going to do Father Christmas with his beard.
Yeah, the old River Rossi locos, they do take some current, they do. I've got an old Nord, I have. Where is it? It's in a box here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, I think it's in this box here, I think. Oh, let's have a look.
Because your late is DC in it, right?
Yeah, mine is DC only.
Yeah.
Ah, here it is. Here it is. Is there any River Rossi fans out there?
Who?
It's a manufacturer's make called River Rossi.
You're going to show us now, are you?
I'm going to show you something, yes.
Okay, I'll put you on solo. That's quick. Look at that. Whoa.
You're not used to the speed, are you?
Look at smack in the face.
Who was it that mentioned River Rossi? I think it was Andy, I think it was. But I absolutely love this locomotive. Yeah, that's it. This is called Nord.
Never seen one of them before.
I've only ever seen these for sale on eBay. I've never seen one on somebody else's layout. But this looks absolutely beautiful. My Pullman coaches.
Is that American?
No, it's French.
I was going to say, I didn't think it was British. How did you
I'm
get
just
over
about.
that?
Yeah.
On one of your bargain stores?
No, actually, no. I got it from my mom probably about, I'd say probably about 15, 20 years ago, I think it was. My mom had been to an auction and she just bought a load of, she just bought a job lot of model railway stuff, and that locomotive was one of them.
Oh.
Yeah, she saw it and thought Brian will love that, so she just bought it for me. Because surprisingly enough, when I was about 8 years old when I first started getting into model railways, and I remember when I had my first train set, which was the exec livery Intercity 125, which is around here somewhere. I've still got it. But I was 10 years old when I got my first train set. And I've still got it. And my dad helped me by building a baseboard for me so I can put my track on it. He never helped me put it together. I had to work it out for myself. And my dad has absolutely no interest in model railways whatsoever. No interest whatsoever. But my mom, if I asked my mom, she wants to come to a model railway exhibition with me or something, you know, she'd be dragging me there.
Just got to be on
So
the
yeah,
road.
it's my mom that's into trains, not my dad.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, Timber, my mom is pretty cool, to be honest. Not bad for 73. She's doing all right.
What's that? Who's put that up?
Oh Christ, there's always one, isn't there?
What's that?
And Andy said that I look mature for 11. Cheeky bugger. You wait till next weekend, Andy, I tell you. You wait. Oh yeah, 9 days to go, people. 9 days to go.
It's just another day for me. Yeah.
But yeah, I've got quite a lot of old locomotives.
That's
See,
better. 22.
Alan will probably quite like some of the locomotives that I've got. This is an old Lima Class 08 that I've got here. That's the one that I recently put a CD motor in.
You're going to have two of those soon.
It's not a pedal locomotive, that isn't. And I've also got.
You'll have two of those soon.
I'm actually selling this one. But this one is a bit noisy when it goes backwards.
Flying
But
Scotsman.
I got an old 70s Flying Scotsman here.
I thought you were fixing that at one time.
And that's the tender. I have an identical one which I had when I was 11. And I've been slowly modifying it and repairing it. And this one here, which I'm building a water tender out of it, that's going to go with my Flying Scotsman, which is very similar to this.
You like the shunter, the 08? You like those 08s, do you?
Yeah, I do quite like the little 08s. I've got a couple of them. I've got another one here. This one's a little bit more modern. This one's is it? Yeah, it is a made in Great Britain one. That's a Hornby one. Yeah. This one's called Piccadilly. I think Robert Clyde Bridge has got one of those. But yeah, I've got quite a fair few locomotives. But yeah, if anybody's on the MRYCG group page on there for sale and swaps, this is currently on there for sale. If anyone's interested, it's a bit noisy going backwards. I don't know why it's noisy, but it is. Alan says that CD motors are on his list, or Trang Hornby need a tender pickup.
I won't put it on the track, but it's 08201.
08201. Okay. What's this one? I've got 08. What is Piccadilly? Piccadilly is 08673. That's that one.
No, I'm just what's it right?
Yeah. So on the MRYCG, that's for sale if anyone's interested. And there is a small video of it as well, with it making the funny growling
the
noise as it
buttons
goes
on it.
backwards. I like that. That's nice, that is.
The body come off. No, it's
I
still
don't think
screwed
I've got
on.
a BR blue one. No, I've got a swallow livery.
Will
I've got a
it'll go in
green
the box
livery
for
one.
you. It'll be coming in that
You what,
box.
mate?
It'll be
Have you
coming in
not?
that box.
I
Does
thought you'd
work.
already sent that box.
No, not said time. I've been supposed to post office tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock.
Oh, I've been checking the post all week.
Oh dear.
So for those of you that don't know, I'm going to be doing an unboxing video soon.
Yeah,
Actually, I'll
because
be doing an unboxing live
I got
stream.
marks to collect. They the post come and collected that box. They're
All
collectible
right, yeah,
boxes, but not like big ones.
yeah.
It's the postman that collects them.
Um,
And this is, it says on the bottom, made in Great Britain.
oh, yeah. The British ones are the better ones. They're the better built ones, I believe,
Yeah,
in
no,
my
it still
opinion.
works. I know that.
Let's have a look. I've got this old thing. Alan will like that. I got this old loco here.
Oh, wow.
These are pretty popular. These are, a lot of people have got these. I think this one's a Triang one. Yeah.
Hold it back up again.
That-
Hold it back up again.
Yeah, that's a Triang locomotive. That one is. That runs really well. That does. That was practically rescued out of a skip. But yeah, there's that one. I repainted this one. This was red, but I repainted that one myself.
That looks all right.
Yeah, until you look up closely and you can see all the brush marks in it. I've also got A4 Merlin, which is this one. This is a Lilliput model, this one is.
Hey, what?
But the tender, Lilliput, the tender suffered from Mazak rot. So it's now got a Hornby tender drive back end on it now. So all the motor and everything inside is all Hornby.
It's all in
And I just put the tender top back on from the Lilliput.
Oh,
And that runs quite well. What else have I got? I've got loads of stuff I have.
I'll take
Let's
this one
have a look.
camera right here.
I've got loads of tank engines. This is a Chinese built one. This is a loco that I bought back in the early 2000s. I think it only cost me about
You're on TV
35
again.
quid new.
Nope. Cayenne and Opa.
Cayenne standing on the table.
He was doing that the other. Was it Pride? No, the other week.
Anthony will be having palpitations. Here we are. What else have we got here? I've just uncovered loads more. I've got a couple of pannier tanks. That's one of them.
I like those. I want to get one of those.
Yeah. Can you say hi?
Yeah, a couple of pannier tanks. And I got loads of these. These
Feel
little
free to
things.
nap, Anthony.
That Lancashire and Yorkshire, it says on that one. I've got. Everybody's got to have a Smoky Joe.
I haven't got one.
Yeah, I've got a Smoky Joe. I just uncovered a couple more at the back here. Hang on. Digging through the box. Come here, you. Oh, gotcha. I've got that one.
Yeah, Anthony's unmuted himself.
Yeah, Anthony, you have muted yourself. And I got that pannier tank as well.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh,
you can interrupt as much as you like, Anthony. I honestly
I didn't
don't
know
mind.
how long Kyan was going to let me on. He came downstairs. He wanted to run some trains.
There's another one.
And I turned you guys on down here while I was running trains, and so he decided he wanted to say hi. But now that he said hi, he's ready to do something else.
So,
Hi,
do you think
Kyan.
what do
Can
you
you say
think of
hi,
the
Brian?
pictures?
Look right here, Kyan.
What do you think of the pictures
Okay,
tonight, then, Anthony?
What's that?
The pictures, the stream is going better tonight, isn't it?
Hello.
I've got myself a new laptop and a new speaker now, but I've unplugged my speaker because there's been
Yeah,
echo on
the
it,
images look great, and the voice is coming through nice and clear. Hey,
Yeah.
that's Opa's point and stick. You gotta leave that alone.
So yeah, that's some of my locomotive collection. The Nord, I must get that back out on the layout. I haven't had that running on the layout for quite some time. Oh. But yeah, that's some of my collection that I've got. I have an awful lot more. My dad keeps saying to me, he says, "Why do you need so many locomotives?" He said, "You've only got a small layout. You can't run them all on the layout at the same time. So why do you need so many?" How do I explain that to my dad?
You have spaces to fill. And there's always locomotives in sheds. Or, you know.
Oh, Chris says, love small locos, Brian. Yeah, they're cracking little things. I love them. I do. The little 404s.
I've got lots of locos. I haven't got a
04,
clue how many I've
040,
got.
sorry. You what, sorry?
Thank you.
I've got lots of locos, and I don't know. I'm actually running out of space for them.
Well,
That's why I've been giving some away.
You will understand. Yeah, you'll understand this. You always know when you've got too many locomotives. When you find locomotives you don't remember having.
I've got 8 on order.
Another 8.
Another 8, yeah. Cube scale Delta, in fact, more than 8. The cube scale class 37s, 2 Saturn class 25s, and that Cow, the class 56s, you know the one? They're made by Cow, a couple of those.
Are they Sutton's ones, are they? Or are they
class 25? Class 25.
The 25 is a Sutton, isn't it?
There's 2 of those.
Mm.
I've gone for the all singing and all dancing one. So they're staying alive and everything. Drivers in and all.
Oh, really, Alan, that's sacrilege.
What's that?
He says, I painted my Smokey Joe into olive green with pinstripe. Alan, that's sacrilege. What did you do that for, poor Smokey Joe?
Smokey Joe's always black, aren't they?
Okay.
Smokey Joe is black, yeah.
Yeah.
And if I remember rightly, Smokey Joe is actually a fictitious locomotive. It was never a real locomotive.
We're just going to change 37.
He's had enough.
Fair enough. Oh, Alan says, not anymore. It looks good now. Oh, good. He's put it back to normal. But yeah, you can paint over any 040 locomotive. Just don't do it to Smokey Joe. Oh dear. Right, anyway, I'm going to disappear myself now anyway.
So, just changing a couple of locals over.
Okie dokie. Thanks for having me on, Bernie. I'm going to disappear now anyway because I
No
need to go and
problem,
spend
Brian.
a
No
bit of
problem,
quality time with my wife.
mate. Oh. Oh.
Nothing, no, nothing like that, mate. It's not. She hasn't seen me all day. I've been at work.
Oh.
But I'll stay in the chat.
Yeah,
So
no
I'm
problem,
going to
Brian.
sign off here now.
Oh, Anthony's gone as well. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, Kyan had enough. He wanted to go.
Can you put that link back in, Brian? Can you know how to do it?
Yeah. Hang on a minute. I'll quickly scroll back up.
Put that one camera.
Somebody will probably beat me to it. Where is it? It's not going to let me do it.
Hmm.
No, it won't let me do it on my old phone. It needs updating. It just keeps throwing me back into that.
I've got this back.
Oh, Timber's done it. Timber's done it for you, Bernie.
Oh, God, cheers.
Yeah, I can do it on my new phone, but I can't do it on my old phone. Time Traveller says, call me Jake. Right, I'll write that down as well. Right, time.
Cheers, Tim. Thanks for doing that. I mean, I've got to learn how to do that because I think I know how to do it, but I think I don't know how to do it.
His name equals.
If anybody else wants to come and join, you're welcome to. Just click on the link.
Right, and I'm going to go and jump back into the chat, and I will catch you soon.
All right,
Thank
Brian.
you very much, Bernie.
Thanks a lot, then, Brian. Bye.
Yeah, take care, mate.
All right, there you are. And so, if anybody wants to come and join in, you're welcome. Click on the link. And that's that. So put this camera there right on the edge. I'd like to move that building out a little bit so we can get. I can lean that down a bit, I think. That's a bit better. We'll wait for those tankers to come back round again. What I'm going to do is where that, if I just put it onto one camera at the moment, what I'll do.
Right, 1, 2. Yep, we're working now. I'm back on the Yeti. The zone should even be known. What I'm doing on this here is the wall bit there. I'm going to cover that in like bricks. I'm going to put a top part on and then bring the building into it. So the building will be in as the next one is. You know what I mean? Will all be one line. So I'm going to put the bricks to colour that into bricks. So it looks a bit more smarter and all that. I put this one camera right on the edge, so that's why I can't run any locos on this track. So there you are. But it's very close. That is close. Anybody got any questions, or anybody want a certain locomotive running? I can put him on. At the moment, you've got a Hatton 66 going around, a Bachmann Class 37, and two Bachmann. Well, I think they are 97s, aren't they? Class 97s. They've all got a sound, but I'm not going to put the sound on. And mute that. That's better. There should be no echo or anything like that now. I'm pleased I went and got myself a better laptop now and a better mic, because it was getting a bit frustrating. But it is strange how we've nearly got it fixed, Tim. Nearly. Well, I'm on the Yeti now. The other one was just too slow, but this is super fast, really fast. Jason from Barnard Instructions been helping me do all these other updates on things. We've still got a couple more things to do. So yeah. But I'm really pleased with like the picture quality is fantastic. I mean, I've got loads of cameras, but I think these three are enough. I could put another one on, but then you've got too much to look at, if you know what I mean. So yeah, looks good. We haven't got we've only just downloaded the software for the Blue Yeti. So tomorrow I will go on because my picture and the voice is about 2 seconds out. So we've got to trace them together. We downloaded the software, so we're gonna have a look at that tomorrow to get it in sync. So then it'll be all right. It sounds a lot better, I think. A lot better. But with these microphones, you don't talk to them, you just talk at it on the side. You know, you don't talk from the top because it sounds different from the top. But if you come down to the side, it sounds all right. Where was that on? That was on. Yeah, there. 135. Yeah, later on I'll just run through this. I'll be having a quick look at this stream to see how it works and what the sound was later on or tomorrow. Class 20. There's no class 20s running tonight, but there are on the those two videos. Check those two videos I put out. One was called Passing Trains, and the other one was called one's called Passing Trains, and the other one's called Silver Bullet Tankers, and they're both in 4K. But the Passing Trains, I just had a little idea because when you go out looking at trains going down the line, you see them coming along, and then you see them go past, and I've done a couple of shots at that. So yeah, but the first shot I had the radio on. I had to turn the radio off quick. Which class 20s? The black ones or the other ones, the orange ones? Which ones? Yeah, which ones do you want, Brian? The black ones? The black ones, I presume, because you said that was nice. I can put those on the tankers. I presume it's the black ones you want. Pull them over. Magnetic copies for that. Please stay there. Oh, no. You on? Is that the ones you wanted? I presume it was. Right. And they're off. They're what they're called, waterworks, aren't they? Called waterworks. These black ones. They are nice. I'll slow them down a bit so you can see. The light on them. So when they come past again, you'll see them a bit better. I presume the light would help. Have a look. Yeah. Peter Walton has been, is it? But what I'll do, I'll put that one on solo, and then we can change onto the other one in a minute when they've come past and when they go onto there. So you'll see them a bit better. Take that one off. That's it. Put that one up. Blow them down a bit. Well, that lighting is, it's a sunrise. Very powerful. This is my light from the camera. Yeah. Very powerful. You just, all you have to do is just charge it up from the electrics and it lasts for days. Really, really good. Really, really good. And I've also put a light where the crossing is, where the road is. I think you can just about see it. You can't see the light, but you can see where the 66 is coming down there. I've got to build a level crossing. I put like a street light inside there. So yeah, sorted. So quick. You just, oh. Is that what you call them, the Class 20 choppers? Hmm. You just won a Castle Class number 4 on eBay. Have you won the lottery, Raleigh? Sorry, Chris. Have you won the lottery? You seem to be buying a lot of locos. I know you're blaming me now. Oh, it's because choppers, well, yeah, they did make that sort of noise, but it sounded more like a bird because it's like a tweet, tweet, tweet noise, wasn't it? Yeah. Something else we learn. Oh. Oh, lots of overtime. I had those going around the other day. That not been run for a while. Oh God. So does anybody else want to come and join for the last part? Because I'm not going on past 11 o'clock tonight. I will be stopping by then. Hmm. Oh, met up again. Oh, it's gone past. We've not had a Deltic going tonight, have we? Put a Deltic on this. Yeah, I think I will. 6618 and stop. What one shall we have on? Green or blue? Anybody got like a favourite Deltic? Can have a green one, a blue one. Could have Royal Scots Grey. All sorts. I quite like the Royal Scots Grey. We'll have that one going. That's the beauty of these magnetic couplings is you just take it off and put it back on again. You see how quick it was to so what is it? 55, 52. 5522. Horn. Sorry if you got headphones on. Don't know if you would have heard that. No, I don't think you may not have heard that. Right, start them off. Go. Backlights. Headlights. He's off. Do I have no, actually I don't think I've got that one. What number is it? Got 11 of them. Nearly bought a 12th the other day. And I thought, no, I've got more than that. No, I don't think I've got that one. Yeah, that's Royal Scots Greys just going around now. Just been through the station, didn't really see it. It's coming down the straight now. It's just coming down the straight, you'll see it. I'll go on solo and I'll slow it down a bit so you can see a bit better. This is mad how quickly it changes. Got to change this one here now. We've had that on for a while. What is that? There we are. The better one for you. It's different cameras. Oh, Just holding the light over the over there so you could see it a bit better with this light. Makes a hell of a difference. Yeah. Yeah, I do like my Dartics. When I was young, I used to go down to King's Cross and see them. Yeah, I have got that one, 55002. It's around somewhere. But yeah, that's he's called the King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. What shall I put that on then? I want to put on wagons. 37. When he comes back round, I'll put him on there instead of 37. 3716, if I remember right. The intercity one. Yeah, it is. And does anybody know what colour, not you, Eagle Creek, what colour the 55002 is, the King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry? What colour is he? Stop in there. Come on, no one knows. Oh, let's see the colour in now. Right. Turn the horn. See, when you run these Dartics, the sound on the blowers or something very loud. You can't. I don't think you can hear him, so I'll just let him go around now. There you are. He's off. Going too fast. Yeah, I know you got two Acura scale Deltics. They're both Acura scale, and the two Waterworks class 20s. They're good. BR blue, no, the green. Got BR blue. He's got quite a few of those. My favourite one is where is he? Oh, he's over here. Favourite is the one I actually not long got. 55018. Ballymos. Sure, yeah. That one. Yeah, it's nice. And does it have any chains? It's got no, it's got two hanging off, three hanging off, and one's dropped off. Terrible. Bad design, in my eyes. They could have put those chains on the axles and you wouldn't have known. But they didn't. Yeah. Yeah, they did have two horns. You got the higher pitch and they got your lower pitch. You can't hear him, can you? I don't know if you hear the horns then. Ah. They're all at the event. Oh, yeah, we're just going through the station now. Yeah, I've got all my Daltics are Akuta scale except one. One's a Bachmann. And it was one of the first. It was actually the first locomotive to run on the layout. You all know it's a Daltic, number 55007. Got that, but it's got a good sound file in it, which is very similar to these Akuta scale ones. Very similar. Why is everybody starting to slow down? So those Akuta scale Daltics, they take more amps. Yeah, they take more. But they do run very smoothly. You've seen this one now going past. That sounds like the sprint of a 76. Oh dear, what you lot like? The Bond Dart, yeah, 007, yeah. This is it here. Speak on the in the tanks. Same, virtually the same as the Akuta scale. Virtually the same. There you are. I mean, Akuta scale bought out today. What they're called? Oh, just gonna go into the shop. What they're called? No, I didn't put them in the basket. They've got some more figures come out now. They're not maintenance men, are they? They're someone else. Right, accessories. We'll find them. Oh, they've got a lot more stuff on there. View all bestsellers. They wouldn't be on bestsellers yet because you've got your two sorts of drivers, and there's got another box of three guys. All oh God. I'll look on my emails because I've got an email come through. Yeah, I've gone and bought myself a super duper. Oh, something did. A camera dropped out. I've got a camera dropped out. That's the extra camera. It's the one that was playing up. It's the one that camera's playing up now and again. It's just dropped out. I'm trying to. No, it's not those. You bear with me. I'm just looking for the, and I can show you. No, it's not the hopper. They're doing 20-ton wagons. Shell Energy fancy 6 months of broadband on us. That's my gas electric company. We give you 6 months free, and then they charge you, and then you've got to sign a contract to have it for 18 months, $18.99. No, with Sky. And it says speed, average download speed, 11 Mbps. No, that's not fast. Oh, super fast, 24 pound. They're calm. Can't find it. But I looked at it today. I don't know. It's like surveyed, and they got 3 figures. One guy holding some and these other, and I think it was 15 quid. But they didn't look any good. Oh, you off then, are you, Francis? Okay. Yeah, I didn't think much of them. I think I know. If I look at my shop, new arrivals. Oh, here, I got them. £13.29. Research team is called. I'll show you on a camera. This one when the trains have gone past. Right. I've blown one up, but look at this. I personally think they look rubbish. Well, I'll just put this on solo so you can see better. Right. $13.29. They are. I don't think they look very good. That's my personal opinion. You know, and there's the latest 4-color 3D scanning and printing technology. Nah. It must be a bad photograph, or that they can't sell them like that. There's no way. I'll show you this. This is even closer up. It must be a bad photograph they've taken. We'll just let this data go past. What do you think of that? It must be a bad photograph. It's got to be. Yeah. And you know what they got on the back? The letter A. Now, why would you want that? The big letter A on the back. No, I don't think they're so bad, but they'll be coming down in price, I think. I do think they'll be coming down in price. No way. What we haven't got a Sorry, I didn't want to be on camera, but there you are. I'll be putting my jumpers on soon. It's not that warm up here tonight. 17.8. Not too bad. Well, I did have my when I had my tea, I left all the doors closed, so all the heat came from the kitchen and it up into the loft. So, and it did bring it up because it was only 14 in here today. It's warmed it up in here a bit. I've had my heat on for a little while. Yeah. Yeah, because they're coming in boxes the same as the drivers. So either they've made them, I think. You would like a mini Brian on your layout, would you, Brian? That what's his name? Richard Watson. He's got a figure with himself, hasn't there? I'll slow those Dartics down a bit because you can't really they're whizzing past, aren't they? Sorry, got me bad air day. The camera's gone off. Right. So about this. We'll go with that with a moment. We should have two. Right, should over to that. Yeah, hang on. Let's sorry about this. The one camera over there is playing up, so it's just knocked everything off then, except the one camera at the end. See that camera's not off, so we're going to put it back on again. All right, turn that. Anyway. No, it's not letting me not let me have that camera back on. No, it's not letting me have it back on. I'm coming to the end of the stream anyway. Who's nicked my lighter? Ah. Oh God, some of your comments you come out with. I don't know if does Alan smoke? I don't smoke. I never smoked. Me? Never. Let's see if we come back on again. No. No, it's not letting them come on. How's that, by the way? Cross my name. Is that better? Oh, John, you put your name on. I'll just put that out so everybody sees on the screen. There you are. I just put John, not the Nutman. I put John in brackets and then put your man's Bridge Park. That's what I would do. We change that over there. Let's just see if I can do it this way. And that's that one. Yeah. We'll leave that one at the moment because I like that shot. Because we'll see the flashing light I installed on the tanker, which was off DCC Concept. Yeah. We won't see it now because oh yeah, we should do. We should. Just. Very bright that is. Where the connector, it's on the axle and it's like a spring. And what I've done is I put a bit of glue on the axle so it doesn't make a permanent contact all the time. But when it stops, it will just flash on and off, on and off. But with the glue, it makes it like flicker. So I think it's better that way than it is the way than just the on and off. More realistic, I think. What I do when it comes past again, I'll slow it down and stop it. So you'll see. Yeah, I'll just can I move? Yeah, I can move that. I'll show you. Because I'm going to make this into a road. Make this into a road back out there, and I've got a lot of street lights here. Yeah. Back all the lines. You see that? So put some lines on there, then I'm going to get the flashing lights because I've got them, but I've not installed them. Yeah. And I've made that road so it goes curving around. So just got to put a bit more on. So when you look down it, you can just see the road going off, not straight. I've just got to go and visit the little boy's room. Heater on for 5 minutes. It's not really cold. The temperature's gone down a little bit, but yep. Let's see if that comes back on now. No, I don't want that. It's come back on now. How strange. There must be a connection or something on that one camera. Come back on now. Oh, you like the waterworks? Yeah, double header. You'll see him come round top left hand. No, it's just come round. Sure, the rules of changing names on YouTube. You're not allowed to change your name on YouTube. I was going to slow that tanker down, wasn't I? Let's just loco. Stop, reverse, bring you back. Yeah, I'll bring. If I put that on solar, you'll see now what the difference when it flashes. See, it's flashing on and off, but it's like flickering a little bit, isn't it? As a Deltic comes past. Or bring it a bit more when that's gone past. Is it flashing now? See, it's got now. Oh, it is. See, it's just flashing on and off now. If I move it, it'll start flickering in a way. See it? Like it stumbles. See it? Yeah. But when it's stopped, it just flashes on and off. It is a bright light. Anyway. Sun on the way again. They're really chunky, those Deltics, don't they? They look a beast. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I like those. I think that's my project this week, is to do that wall. Put all the brick on there to match the building, because that building be sunk in. I've got the camera, well, I'll bring the building out a little bit so we could get this shot. So I won't get this shot again now when I've done that in. Well, then again, yeah, I can do, but I could put it on the other side. But with that, it'll look like just a brick wall, solid brick wall gone all the way down with the building in with it as well. No, it's not the track. It's all virtually new track. I purposely put the glue in because I didn't want it to go flashing on and off. But sometimes it comes around, it gets stuck on a piece of glue and it doesn't flash on and off. But that's what I've done. And I've done it to the Freightliner, and I'm just doing it on one of my coaches. Because I have got a video on my channel, and it's called, I think it's called Comparing the End of Train Light. Is it? What's it called? End of train flashing light. Which one is best? That's one you could have a look at. And you can just see it's only 1 minute 15 long, but it's just to see what you would choose, what you think. And there's 3 different flashing lights on there, and they're all different in themselves. We take a look at that. I don't know if I can put it on, can I? No, I'll leave it in a moment. Did you, by the way, did you make a bit of? I don't know what you mean, Andy. John, who's John? John. I don't know. What's that for? Oh, thanks for putting the link up, Bri. Yeah, it's only 1 minute long. Yeah, was it? I can't play it. Just turn that up a bit. Yeah, there. Yeah, I get some more. I mean, it's quite fiddly putting them in, because the wire with the flashing light is very small. You've got to be very careful, because I bought 6 and one of them doesn't work. I've got to send one of the chips back because it doesn't work. I thought I wired it wrong, but then I took the chip out of another wagon, put it in the one that didn't work, and it worked then. So it's a chip. 1 minute 15. So precise, Bryce. So precise. Tonight's gone really quick. 5 to 11. Didn't seem like I've been on here, what, nearly 2.5 hours. Doesn't seem. I've not been getting up, derailing trains. I think we've only had one derail twice, which is the 97s in front of me. I don't think anything else has happened any, which is good. They're all behaving themselves for a change. Oh God. Oh, you're LOL. No, it is I, Leclerc. What you like, Brian? Let's just put the sound on that. What are we? 55, 22, aren't we? I don't think this microphone picks the noise up at the dial tip. We got one there, and the other one's 5502. Don't know. Can you hear him? Those class 20s do not have lights on, but my other pair have. Because then those I've had for, they've got to be 4 years old. They've not got lights. But my other pair have, the orange ones, wherever they are. No, they're in the shed. I'll bring one of them out. Because these are the new sort. They're the new sort.
they've got lights. I would buy another pair, the DRS. I'm looking for a pair of those, but they've got the same fitted with lights. This is factory fitted. I mean, people say, "Oh, you've got to weather your locos." I don't like to do it. Yeah, because it says on the actual same fitted. I don't know if you can see that. What camera? Yeah, that Delta got stuck on a point because the chain had come off and it was stuck on a point. Of course, it's like being in this, it's quite loud in here, you know, all this sound of these locomotives. Anyway. I'll turn the sound off and just too loud in here. To buy all these locomotives with sound fitted, you really have them on the sound. Because I did a video a long time ago. I think it was 8 Hatton class 66s, and I put them all aligned together, and then did a video with all the sound on, and it was really loud. Oh, someone's messaging me again. Oh, it's Alison. Right. Anyway, it's 11 o'clock now, boys, lads, guys and girls, and whoever else is watching. I'm going to end the stream now, so we'll catch you next week. And hopefully I get, because I'm using the Yeti now, hopefully I can get this Yeti sorted so I can have talk and not pick up other people talking on the stream. So, yeah. I'll catch you all next week. So, it's bye from me. Thank you very much for coming on. Don't forget to hit the like button before you leave. Good night, everybody. I don't know if you heard all that I just said. I muted it. Oh. Good night, everybody.
I've not, Alison. I've just finished the stream now. Right. I've just finished my stream now. Try to finish it earlier on, but too many people are on.